gave 3 AIs the exact same job, the same brief, the same deadline. One of them produced work I shipped to a paying client unchanged. One produced something I had to rewrite from scratch, and one did something I genuinely didn't expect. And it changed which tool I pay for. I'll tell you which one surprised me at the end, because the answer isn't what the benchmarks say. Here's the test. 3 real tasks from my actual business. Task 1. Write a cold email sequence to enterprise buyers. Task 2. Debug a broken automation script. Task 3. Take a messy 40-minute meeting transcript and turn it into a decision document. Same prompts, word for word, into ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini. Task 1. The cold email sequence. ChatGPT came out swinging. Punchy subject lines, decent structure, but every email read like every cold email you've ever deleted. Confident and generic. Gemini was shorter and safer. Fine, forgettable. Claude asked itself who the buyer was, referenced the pain point I'd buried in the brief, and wrote a second email that disagreed with the first one's approach and explained why. That's not autocomplete. That's judgment. Round 1, Claude. Task 2, the broken script. This is where things flipped. I pasted 400 lines of a make automation export with one subtle bug. Claude found the bug but explained it like a professor. Thorough, slow. Gemini missed it on the first pass. ChatGPT found it in seconds, fixed it, and then flagged a second bug I didn't know existed. For fast, surgical, technical work, ChatGPT was the scalpel. Round 2. ChatGPT. Task 3. The meeting transcript. 40 minutes of rambling, 3 people talking over each other, decisions buried in the noise. This is the task that actually matters in a real business, because nobody has time to re-listen to meetings. Gemini handled the long transcript without breaking a sweat. Its context handling is genuinely strong. But it summarized everything equally, like minutes from a school board meeting. Claude did something different. It separated what was decided from what was discussed from what was dodged. It flagged one item as agreed verbally but no owner assigned, which was true and which became a real problem 2 weeks later. Round 3, Claude. So Claude wins 2 out of 3. Case closed? Not quite, because here's the thing I promised to tell you. The tool that surprised me was Gemini, not for any of the 3 tasks. While I was testing, I gave Gemini a 4th job, almost as an afterthought. Research current pricing across 12 competitor websites. Because it's wired into Google, it pulled live data the other 2 either refused or hallucinated. I'd written Gemini off as the 3rd wheel. It's not. It's just a different tool. It's a researcher, not a writer. So here's how the stack actually settles out, and this is what I pay for today. Claude is my thinker, strategy, writing, anything requiring judgment. ChatGPT is my technician, code, debugging, fast structured tasks. Gemini is my researcher, anything that needs live, current information from the real web. Most people pick one and force it to do everything. That's like hiring one employee and asking them to be your lawyer, your developer, and your designer. The real takeaway isn't which AI is best, it's that best is the wrong question. The right question is best at what? Match the tool to the job, and all 3 feel 10 times smarter overnight. If you want the exact prompts I used for this test so you can run it on your own tasks, they're linked in the description. And subscribe. Next week, I'm building an entire product in 48 hours using only these 3 tools, and I'm documenting every hour of it. See you in the next one.